Alright, so the last 8 levels of Fall of the Trident. Welcome, everybody. So, we start with Welcoming Committee. This is actually a fairly easy mission, although it can be a little annoying when the enemy doesn't come for your flag bearer and you have to keep slowly baiting him out. The plus side to this level is you get a massive army no matter what. So it's pretty sick. Welcoming Committee. Remember the words of Skull.
Look, they've stopped fighting. The banner works. I do not believe my eyes. Volstag's men dare come here?
Volstagg ate my cattle and hurled my cabin into the river.
Kill them! Kill them all!
That is what Volstagg gives you.
Spearmen, line forward! Archers, loose!
So yeah, you'll easily be able to take care of it. There's no issue there, so you can just let it happen. Then just build 5 towers around here.
Understand when the Norsemen attacked us. They seem to care about my flag. Perhaps we could use this to our advantage.
These men seem to be drawn to Skulk's flag. Maybe if we use it to draw out and defeat their clan leaders, we could stop them from fighting.
We could lure the Norsemen out of their camps and ambush them in the open when they're more vulnerable.
So build the towers, and then we're going to go eliminate green base first. Put Skull in a tower, by the way. Really no use to anyone else. I don't think you have to keep them alive, but just a good idea. Same with the Volstagg bearer. When the guys start chasing him, just put him in the tower. Stock mat. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Come on. Alright, well, we might as well start. We don't want to go ahead until it's done, because we get Loki's spy power here. On the guys we have to kill. Did blue 5, didn't I? Oh, crap. The other one didn't get built. Okay. Well, luckily us, we still have enough resources to build another. Wish they gave us more throwing axemen, though. It feels so slow. Didn't waste too much time. See, we get the flags, but we don't get the spy power until this is done. See, there we go. So, just bring the Volstagg flag bearer close to the gate, and usually this guy will come forward, but he doesn't always. There we go. You have to leave it there for a sec, then they'll start chasing. And pretty much, as they come to the towers, have your towers all focus this guy, and you should be good to go. Although it'll take a while for him to get here. Don't ignore killing some of the guys, you'll get more than enough people. So just kill who you see. And just make sure you focus him down when he gets in range. So archers, your towers, all focus him down. Once you kill him, you'll get the control of this army.
You have defeated Arngrim. You are truly a great warrior, and we will follow you.
You are truly a great warrior, and we will follow you. Hello, Cybot. You also get some resources when you defeat a chieftain, so you can repair towers that have been damaged. Alright, let's get the second chieftain. So that'll be red next. If you kill the chieftain and the wolves are still alive, the wolves will become neutral, so you don't get them, unfortunately. Again, same thing. Bring him to the gate, bring him back. And the ballista are helpful for here because they'll do massive damage around a nice area. Good one advantage of Extended Edition is you get to control every one of these guys. Alright, so again, focus the chieftain. And you get this massive army. So just bronze them all up. And go attack the last guy. You can get him out with a flag bearer and then just have a massive battle. So even this is too much for the Extended Edition to control all of it. Massive bronze army, eh? Just gonna say, you taking your time there, buddy. So yeah, it's a pretty short level. Not as short as Tug of War, but pretty short. Also lagging my PC a little bit. There we go.
Our axes are yours to command.
Victorious in 6.5 minutes. Easy. Alright, now we get to see who Skult really is, as well as see a familiar voice actor from Age of Empires 3. Union.
Skuld, what did they...
Treachery.
I don't remember villages here, by the way.
You carry the banner of Falstag, a giant who raids the people in this region. That is why they attacked you. It's an old trick. It's one of the ways Loki gets the Norsemen to fight one another.
Who are you?
She is Regenleaf, a servant of Odin. She's trying to stop Ragnarok. It was she who sent us to track Gargarensis.
That's right. And he is close. There are a few more clans in the next valley. If they still live, we might be able to convince them to join us.
We do not have much time.
Then we should go. You can leave the banner here.
Yeah, probably should. After what just happened there. Alright, so not a hard level this one, just a little time consuming. Not as much as others though. Set your heroes to 1. So Regenleaf is the temporary hero. Sort of takes the place of Odysseus in this part. She heals like Setna, like a Valkyrie as well.
Where we get most of our gold. Please help us.
Our thanks, strangers. Follow us. Our chieftain Blackhammer will want to meet you.
Thank you for defending my men. You may use these buildings to ready your attack.
Alright, so get husbandry. Just send the dwarves over here. Send the gatherers back down. Put them on wood. Send the heroes down here. Have the Valkyries set on 2 and the Huskarls on 3. Really, you're only going to need your heroes and your Valkyrie to attack. You don't really want to lose as much human soldiers just yet. Although try to keep your Valkyrie alive because they are expensive to replace. So yeah, Regenleaf will heal faster than the standard Valkyrie, as she's a hero healer. Just train a bunch of her seers, because we'll be dealing with a bunch of myth units. And since they're melee, they're still decent at killing underworld passages and such. We'll have an Ulsak back here. Oh, that's a... I didn't want to select him.
trolls are using it to reinforce their numbers.
So make sure the trolls are focusing the heroes. Build a dock. Don't think we need to build a dock actually. We'll get it after we destroy the underworld passage. So. Athros. There we go. God damn it, more trolls. Hey, Asias, get in there. Nice. Alright, so you don't want to keep your dwarves up here. Bring them down to this gold mine. And free the dwarves here. So we'll get a bunch more.
You saved us from the trolls. We can help you mining the gold in these caverns.
Heal up you guys. And we now get this nice little army. Note, guys, if you take a while to do this level, a bunch of Anhania will come from the north to this base. So it's not a bad idea to keep a couple of her seers here. Build about 4 fishing ships when you can afford to do so. You also do not get housing. So keep that in mind. Like, you can't build them. It won't let you. So you are population limited. The next base will have a bunch of houses for us, as long as we can keep them all alive. A little unfortunate side effect of this level is the gates are wonky, especially when you're going to the next area. You can click further ahead and see, they get stuck. So, another thing to keep in mind. So, you have to click on the right next to it, assuming you guys don't block yourself. I want to put our seers on the same group as them. Sorry, the Valkyries were group 2. Ajax! Oh my god, no! Ajax! Ugh! Alright. Well, we need to go free Ajax. We're going to use those ox carts to do so. That's actually a problem for me.
Stranger, help us defend our tower. Building towers at the flag site, and we will join you.
So use your standard infantry to build the towers. Keep your Herseers with your heroes. Because there are a lot of giants. Unfortunately, we can't save that house, which really sucks. That is still so dumb, man. It's literally never happened to me before, a hero getting stuck there. So we got to cut him out. Ajax, how the hell do you get stuck in the woods? Don't forget to get the other upgrades when you can afford them. I want to destroy this giant's base down here. It's not usually necessary, but it's a good idea to do so. he free yet? Nope. What a jip, dude. Trying to remember where the closest fishing spot is here. Get the bow saw. Alright, so now we get a bunch of housing again, and these buildings.
We fight for you.
Cross the river to find the third clan. Alright. I do want to deal with the giants. But again, I need Ajax to do so, and he's bloody stuck. And I would like to advance to the next stage, so I do need some more food gatherers. That being said, the goat should have fattened up by now, so let's use them. Yeah, see, the giants still attack. We need to get rid of them. He gets stuck but can't unstuck himself. Exactly, Imital. Exactly. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this temple so we don't have to deal with this crap again. And if we're in time, we won't have to deal with the tower that gets done. Bloody Ajax. Oh look, Ajax actually got out now. Hallelujah. Well, we might as well keep the wood gatherers there now. No reason not to. Can't you kill him as a command? I don't believe so, and even if you killed him, since he's a hero, he'd stay there in the same spot. So it really doesn't make much of a difference. Alright. Unfortunately, we don't get to use that armory. Like, it's just got no upgrades for us. And we want to get a lot of the shield upgrades. Because even if they do have towers, they still have hill forts. Because all we have to do is free this next chief's daughter and we win. Yo. Although if you wanted to do that, Huskars would be the better choice just because they have better pierce armor. But, yeah. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to buy my way to advancement here. We want flaming weapons because we're going to be short here. Hell, this wall crap again. Actually, hang on. Frost Giant lets us cast frost on the enemies. They'll get in our way, though. Yeah, we'll go with Scardy instead. Alright, get the pierce armor. Just doing some casual healing.
Free my daughter from the giants, and my men will follow you.
Build a barracks here. Or two. So you don't have to deal with this gate shenanigans. Alright, get bronze shields. We'll get another armory. Alright, so put them on repeats. Because we're gonna have to gonna have to deal with the Walking Woods god power as well. So we're gonna trigger that now. Something I usually forget when it happens. There you go. Bring him back. Attack him! There we go. So we get rid of this army, then we break through the gate, and then freeze any enemies inside. Fire giants do such ridiculous amounts of damage. But they are still myth units. Look, see? I was gonna say. They're not towers yet, so we're safe. But they'll get towers in about a minute. And we still gotta deal with hill forts. So, let's break through. Alright. Let's cast Frost. Yep, see, there they go. I might not make it through the first part. Alright, go, go, go! Through! Come on! Rush through! We just have to break down the tower. Have the rangers take care of the mountain giant because they're not going to do anything to the wall. You don't need rams. I don't have to bring her back to the chief. I just have to free her. Done. So we didn't even get to see the Unhanya, which usually come around 18-20 minutes. Alright, so this is the level I had recorded and asked for people's opinions, but they decided to ignore that video. Or not ignore my questions, so.
How long ago did the army of Gargarensis pass through here?
Not long, a few days perhaps. They went to the mountains to the north and started building walls and fortresses.
Then that is the entrance to the underworld. He has already reached the gate.
If he opens that gate, your Ragnarok will happen.
We must stop him.
Alright. Send the Huskars up north. Send the Gatherers down here to the elk, or caribou. Send these ones to the woods. Use Great Hunt. Get the basic upgrades. Get 2 ox carts. Kill the throwing axeman. Build a wall here. They might cast Undermine at some of these walls, so hope they don't. Get all the upgrades you can grab. No, don't need another ox cart. Just train gatherers for now. We'll train some dwarves in a moment. As you can see, we're already under attack. So we don't want to worry about attacks to our north. That's why we're walling this off now. I would upgrade the walls too. Because there are some moments where they do decide to attack the walls anyway. Just grab the economy upgrades. And once we've walled off all the passages we need to, we can focus on defending and just building up our economy, because this level's more of a slog to get to the end of the... And we can scout around the area. So we don't need Chiron here for now, so we can have him go scout. And one last wall section. See? They were coming. Alright, now we can finally get some dwarves. Unfortunately, since we're playing as Odin, they're not 60 gold anymore. They are now 70. One part of the wall wasn't done.
Enemy attack coming from the west.
Sounds like Marcus Phoenix there. It's not painful when you figure out what you gotta do. It's just annoying. Alright, so take the last ox cart to the gold up here. Well, rip that Huskal. Bunch of frost giants, a bunch of throwing axemen. This is one of those levels where they do adapt to you, though. I just realized I also do not have a barracks, so what I have here right now is all I've got. So I better fix that little issue. Oh yeah, right, the wolves. Completely forgot about the wolves. They're stuck! Nice. Shield bash that one. That looks... yeah, that wall's not 100% done. I knew if there was something wrong there. Well, we'll fix that in a moment. Alright, Amanra, you're a one-woman army. Go do something. A hero has fallen. Alright, Oxcart. You wonderful lads and lasses. There's a couple of wolves you can use. Alright, so we're just going to want to train throwing axemen here. Or raiding cav. Temple. And we definitely need to fix this bloody wall. That should do. Get up there. Get more dwarves. You have a gate, so don't go all the way around for nothing. We'll save the berry bushes for later. We'll go hunt the deer now. What relic is that? Archer, Ballista, and Cherry Ballista have more damage. Range and line of sight. That does not help throwing axemen, so... not worth it. Alright, so we've got plenty of food, but still need more gold, so we still gotta get more dwarves. Plenty of wood, too. So let's get that armory up, and since we aren't playing Thor, we don't just get access to every armory upgrade, unfortunately, which sucks a little bit. But, hey, that's the cost of playing Odin. On the plus side, we get free scouts when we build a temple. We get these nice little ravens. Definitely need more dwarves. 6 ain't enough. Haha. So the heroes, of course, can tank all the damage. Hugin and Minin. That's how you pronounce their names. You can really ignore the raiding cav. They're just scouts. They're just there to destroy, distract your army. So you can just ignore them. They don't do anything to your troops. So it'll be easy to hold them off. And Reagan Leaf can heal, like I said, pretty fast. So now with the Ravens, you can scout. Mind you, a lot of them are going to die because there's a lot of towers along the thing anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. Skip on. Alright, a few more dwarves, then we'll save to advance to the next stage. Die to the town center. Rip you, buddy.
Gargarensis has built walls to block every pass into these mountains.
I have followed you here, Gargarensis. You will not stop me. Alright, we do need to get medium infantry at some point, though. Our infantry are horribly outmatched right now. Throwing axemen. Hand attack. Where's my Ulsak? I got plenty of wood. Build them. You can see we got some tents, so we got a bit extra population for this level. More than just a little bit. Again, though, we do have the useless Forest Fire God power. Campaign-wise, anyway. Oh, here comes an army. Big one, too. Alright. Throwing axemen off. More Ulsaks. Gotta adapt ourselves. Kill the battle boar. Get a couple of Valkyries since we can afford to do so. Luckily their raiders are only medium and basic armory upgrades. They're not that strong. Alright, we can advance. So we'll go with Frost Giants. And even with the throwing axemen, we held off the attack against the raiders. When those raiders should have just kicked their ass. So a mix of Ulsaks and throwing axemen are pretty good for this level. That guy's not making it through the forces. He will probably escape with his life, though. Alright, let's get the armory upgrades. Skip on. Alright, we'll get another barracks up. And then we can get our final economy upgrades for gold and food. Not food, wood, sorry. We're going to be building a market over here. Through the vengeance of Skadi. Alright, that's all that food, so let's use the berry bushes, and then we'll start using the farms that were provided for us. Odin's Fallen Raven returns to explore for you. They're kind of in reverse on the formation I want right now. Alright, we can stop training for now, we don't need any more troops. We'll get Huntress's Axe for our throwing axemen. Actually, now we might need to train more, because they're now in heavy. We'll see how this fight goes. The Raven being attacked. Guys, come on, get in the front line. Fight's going exceedingly well, despite them being a higher tier than me. Mainly because the heroes can take damage. Nice. Manra's always the first one to fall. I can bring that Ulsak back. Alright, we do need to train more gatherers now, because we're going to need a lot of resources, a lot of food, and a lot of gold. More or less. Alright, I'll get the Rhyme upgrade for Frost Giants, because these boys are going to be very handy in the attack coming up. I need to get that upgrade, and I need to get Winter Harvest. But I don't have the favor for it right now. The next attack will grant me that favor for sure, though. Usually it's a good idea to take the enemy town center that's located here after they've attacked you, and you've still got a good chunk of your forces. So I'm building extra farms here because you only get like 8 up here, or 10. 8. It's counting the 2 down here off screen. I mean, every level has a strategy that makes it easy. There's some levels that are the exception to that rule, aka Atlantis Reborn. It ends up becoming easy strategy versus time-consuming strategy. It's how it usually works for this game. And Atlantis Reborn is one of those where it's time-consuming. Fuck, they like sending the cavalry army, because I have a bunch of throwing axemen. And a lot of battering rams on top of that. Hey, get off my fucking... wankers! Alright, let's bring the dwarves down. Of course they went for my bloody wall. I'm gonna go for the town center next. Well, at least they're only destroying houses and not tents. So bloody dumb. Believe that was a tent, though. Alright, you know what? Get out. I do not have the time to deal with you all right now. Hey, Knife Arm. Like, I'll be able to hold them off, no question. They're just starting to piss me off. I haven't even gotten heavy infantry yet. And I can't even finish building the wall because I've actually frozen them on the part I'm supposed to build the wall. And when you freeze them, they have 99% armor on both. Yep. Good evening, good morning, to wherever you are. Alright, I'm going to go destroy your base now. Thank you, Arkantos, for that morale boost. So once all that food's done, we can now use all those farms up there. I shouldn't need any more gatherers for now. I've got more than enough wood. You can, but I wouldn't recommend it. It gives you more population. You have to just get to the Well of Urd and then kill the fire giants at the Well of Urd. That's it. But you have to go through like one of these passes and there's a bunch of shit just always blocking you. So, more population the better. Myth units resistant to crush damage. I mean, good against battering rams, I guess. Get these upgrades. We will tech up soon. Get masons and fortified town centers. Bum, 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 bum. Did he seriously just walk through my wall? I really hate it when they do that. Where the hell's Amanra? What the hell's she doing there? So now they're champion. Alright, let's tech. We are going to go with do I want more powerful Ulfsarks or do I want Fire Giants? They're both good options, to be honest. Those are good for siege if you don't want to build battering rams, but they are expensive. As you can see, 300 gold and a lot of favor. But as you are going towards their base, you will be constantly fighting. Whereas Berserker Gang and, yeah, pretty much Berserker Gang helps your Ulfsarks a lot. Decisions. How do I want to play it this time? You know what? We'll go with Fire Giants. Bum, 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 bum. They are cool units. Yes, you are not wrong, Imital, but they are expensive cool units. That Levy Longhouse upgrade. Might get a few more dwarves. And a few more ox caravans. And send them over to this one now. The Norse bring their mobile drop sites, known as ox carts. Once I get champion infantry, we'll start attacking. Bum 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 bum. See, all these upgrades are expensive, but they are worth it.
We'll need rams to batter down these walls.
Where the hell do you think you're going? Yeah, that's what I thought. As you can see, they got all the upgrades now. Or at least a good chunk of them. Alright, let's get that favor, Jen. Bum, 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 bum. Sometimes I would even recommend Frost Giants more, to be honest. Just because they can freeze a unit. And they have such a high armor rate. My trading, sometimes I use the market. Other times I prefer not to. I mean, I got more than enough resources. I'll only trade when I need it then and now. Let's get the conscript longhouses. So, like, right now, I'll sell some for gold. I usually get tax collectors, but in this case, I don't think it's really necessary. So these guys are unupgraded because I think they're like another faction. But you know, scenarios work in weird ways like that. And we get 104 gold per ox cart. Ooh, we're getting attacked from behind. And you want to keep building forward barracks as you move up, so you have less time to reinforce your units. And that's the downside to Giles, they're still affected by specials like that. Now you can make this easy on yourself and destroy the bottom barracks, and in fact I would recommend doing that, because otherwise it's going to take you forever to get to the Well of Urd without worrying about your ass. Because yeah, you can see they're just constantly reinforcing. Get rid of this temple. And let's go for the barracks down here so we don't have to worry about it. Ah, son of a bitch. Don't click any of those links, guys, that have just appeared in my chat. He's a bot. And I don't think any of my mods are active right now, so they can't delete the message. I'll do it after I end the level. Of course, half my guys are still stuck there. So yeah, destroy the barracks and then you won't have an issue. Just attacking the rest of the level. This is why Berserker Gang would help a lot too, because they do train a lot of cavalry. You just keep hearing Amana dying. So have your forces like half split, because you can't have your entire army down here just fighting. Because there's not usually a lot of space for it. Yes, because classical age heroic units are going to stop a champion army. Alright, with that barracks out of the way, now we just got to deal with that fortress. Well, pretty much. Why are they getting stuck there when I put the waypoint somewhere else? See, I've got more than enough resources to just constantly fund my army. Well, that barracks is still alive. Are they repairing it? Nah. Alright, now just kill them all. And you guys need to destroy that tower and that wall. Did I get all the armory upgrades? No, I didn't. I'm missing one.
A hero has fallen.
So many Giles, so little time. I don't want to use Ragnaros. Oh, Ragnaros. I'm not playing Warcraft. Ragnarok. It's cool, don't get me wrong, but the only level I really use it for is not the second last level, the third one. Can't remember what it's called. Alright, we can ignore this base pretty much now. They're only going to just keep sending gels after my ass. I just wanted to get rid of the barracks.
I have followed you here, Gargarensis.
Odin the All-Father will guide our spears. Prepare to see.
That was a bit of an overlap. Hey, Jarl, are you done? Alright, deal with the fire giants and then we win. Come on, how long does it take to kill some fire giants? God, guys. There we go. Alright, so this next level coming up, there are 2 strats. But, wait for the cutscene and I'll delete this stupid bot.
Do not let the appearance fool you. The well will take us to Niflheim.
You go first, Chiron. If you fall screaming to your death, we'll just stay here.
Ah, when you decide which of you will go first, I'll be waiting at the bottom.
Some familiar friends of ours. Alright. You are getting banned. Freaking bloody bot saying, "Wanna get famous? Click this link." Yeah, right. Alright, so I'm going to show you the quick strat for this level first, and then I'll show you the normal strat. This level, how you get a lot more time than you do on Revelation. They take like 4 minutes or so to get 10% on the door, as opposed to like 2. So you got plenty of time.
That sound is becoming familiar. Gargarensis already sieges the gate.
What if the gates open?
Oh my god.
Then we get to be part of Ragnarok. Kronos is not.
Don't click those links, guys.
Our only chance is to stop Gargarensis before he opens the gates and releases him.
Ban 1 and 2 fuckers come apart. It's like a bloody Hydra. Cut one head off, and they'll freaking come. Get out of my damn chat. Jesus bloody Christ. Alright, back to it. So send your dwarves into the underworld and train only her seers and some throwing axemen that you can spare. There are some deer we can take advantage of here. Don't bother waypointing your guys into the well, because they'll just come right back up.
Protect the well. We must not let it be destroyed.
There is much gold to be found in the underworld.
Infantry train faster doesn't really matter too much in this level. So clear the initial wave up here of quite difficult fire giants. So make sure you're focus firing. Build one house. And have throwing axemen trained on the side with those guys too. It's just a couple of throwing axemen will help. And then don't attack the next area immediately because there are human soldiers and they are still good against our heroes, despite them being revivable. So let Reaganleaf heal. So our job is just to kill these fire giants right here. So that's why we're getting a bunch of her seers to help. And it's an easy resource we can grab, just food and gold. And just plant another one right next to them. Alright, so then send your toughest unit ahead first. Try to bait their attention. So these are only trolls, but they're covered by human soldiers as well. See, there you go. And you don't really want to lose your Herseers if you can avoid it. Because we're going to need a pretty big Herseer army here. Alright, so we'll get Ajax back up. Alright, and this should be enough Herseers to do the deed. They are going to constantly send units over though. Alright, so let's go.
Get it.
So you can see the door percentage is about to go up. Bam. So you got plenty of time in this level. But they will attack you. So we gotta hurry here. Come on, Reaganleaf, heal Ajax, he needs to be healed. Alright. So we move forward. You can make a save here just in case. So just have your ranged heroes focus on killing the trolls.
A hero has fallen.
And then ranged your normal heroes go up. Try to get the Arkantos War Shout to help everyone out, so that you can do extra damage to the fire giants. And it should just be enough. Because the fire giants' firepower literally gets so much weaker when there's much fewer of them. And we just did it as we were being attacked. In 6 minutes we completed this mission. Easy.
Retreat to the well. We'll make our stand there.
So we will wait till do this level again before we watch that next cutscene that's coming up. If we can skip it. Which it probably doesn't let us, actually. Ah, crap. I got that send thing. So we're going to be watching it again anyway. That kind of sucks. Don't press enter when you're in a cutscene, guys.
Go.
But yeah, spoiler alert, Chiron dies.
No.
Arkantos, we must go. There is nothing we can do for him.
So, we're going back to it again, beneath the surface. And I'll show you how to do it the normal way. It's not that much different, it's just we get resources. Maybe because the weak point wasn't on that side in Metal. Alright, since we already watched that. So, the normal way is we'd get a few dwarves, send them into the... go help mine more gold. And of course we'll continue to hunt the deer down here. We still build a force. We have to build a force, and we destroy the base up here. The base isn't too tough to get rid of, but you're still going to need a little bit of a sizable force. So we'll get a couple of housing. He's a centaur, not a horse. Let's not get our facts, you know, disillusioned. So I don't think the heroes need to stay down here, but it might be a good idea to keep one. To keep the ranged ones here and send these ones back. So just explore around. I've never seen them attack the well. What relic is this? Villagers farm faster. I don't think we're going to need that one, but we'll grab it anyway. Alright, so let's get some gatherers. Skip on. Get husbandry. And we're going to train pretty much for this level, we're just going to train a lot of Ulsarks. I hate it when ox carts do that. Speaking of, we need another ox cart. So yeah, there's a lot of our good food source is going to be around here. So there's a few berry bushes, a lot of elk, and the like, as well as a lot of wood. And the enemy base is pretty much located up north, so it's not that out of the way to defend. He advanced to the classical age through the guidance or the vigilance of Heimdall. So, get medium infantry and then just start pulling out those Ulsarks. As long as you got gatherers training too, though, so keep that in mind. Yeah, there's a couple of bears too, so when you go out, you kind of want 7 gatherers on food for an easier time. And you want, yeah, you just want a combination of Ulsarks and Thorag Axemen. We do want one more ox cart for our wood gathering friends. Yeah, my ear, man. Itchy today. Get the farming upgrade. Can also get some Valkyries if you needed to. So I think we're on that. Yeah, we're on that god power. And they're cheap and they're myth units, so it's not a bad idea. Again, you don't have to worry about the percentage too much in this level. You're not that on a time crunch. Oh my god, the stupid ox cart. So just send your heroes to go see their base. No drinks. I'm trying not to, but I'm trying to cut down on some Coca-Cola. Hey Rose, Norwegian. We're hearing the Norse here, but yeah. But you're also hearing some Greek and you're also hearing some Egyptian, so you can't always have what you want. Alright, that should be the last of the deer. Alright, so there's the army we're going to be dealing with. Have the throwing axemen hit the Ulfsarks. Hey, it's a game, man. You expect it to be 100% accurate?
A hero has fallen.
Alright, so this should be enough. What are you guys, wood gatherers? So we can build a longhouse up at the front. And then we're going to get rid of this tower before the temple and the barracks. I drink a lot of it, and it's an issue with me. I drink like 3 or 4 cans a day. Something I gotta cut down on. Mind you, I don't always drink the entire of the can, so that's a point in my favor, but it's never a good idea.
A hero has fallen.
So yeah, get rid of the towers. Yeah, well, I said this was going to be a compromise until June, July, because I really didn't want to record for the 3rd time the same game, you know? And I mentioned it in the first part, I'll be probably responding to Twitch chat and such, so... Alright, so all the towers are gone. Yeah, all we're doing is just sending units to the front line. See, they don't normally attack this area, so I could have had the other heroes help me here. It's just been ages since I've done it the normal way. Alright, this should be enough to get rid of the town center. What are you guys? Food. Didn't I have another Valkyrie train? Ah, she's there. This also is a sort of easier way too, because you'll also always have a bigger army up there. They just won't be made of Hussiers. But pretty much once you've killed this town center in this area, that's when you start switching from Ulfsarks to Hussiers. You can also advance to the next stage if you can get enough food. Yeah, this is more than enough troops to finish her up. Yeah, it's very old though. I think that was before Heart of the Swarm came out. I did it 100% on Brutal, I think. Not all the side objectives though, if I can recall. Yeah, I started early. I just was never that active on YouTube. When I had a project I liked to do, I did it. What? What's wrong with it? Good old Tychus Finley. Younger me. We all gotta grow up at some point. I don't really need any more wood anymore, so I'm just gonna put these guys on farms. Yeah, I did mention I did it a long time ago before Heart of the Swarm came out, man. You're going to find things like that. Oh, dwarves are out of gold. Should be some more down here. Yes, yes, Gargarensis, you're wailing on the gate. If you were any faster like you were in Revelations, then I'd be worried. I had some kind of blooper Austin Powers video on my YouTube, but I think I put it to private because it wasn't, you know, my walkthrough and so on. So I said I'm just gonna hide it. It was also my highest viewed video, like at 400k views, and then I just hid it because it wasn't right to have it up. Gonna go with no. I want flaming weapons. I don't want frost. I think fire giants, if I recall correctly, do hand attacks. Yep. Ethics can take you far enough. Like I said, I don't see myself becoming a big YouTuber. I just do it for fun. Now, I would, however, like to grow my Twitch stream. So, you know, I would like by the end of this year to get something like 500 followers at the least. But it's a saturated market too, so it's pretty hard. I mean, it's just how it is. And especially with YouTube's copper now, that new copper legislation that came out, I don't even know if I could monetize the videos I want to anymore. Like, I swear a lot, so my content's not usually for kids, but I also don't make it over, like, you know, 18 years and over only. So, and unfortunately, even as an Australian, I have to comply with the legislation, even though it's a US piece of crap. Alright, so let's push forward. Yeah, so Carl had a challenge to beat the first level of Doom 1 in like 35 seconds. And whoever won out of a random poll would get a free copy of Doom Eternal. I just did it for fun. I'm not that into speedrunning where I want to do it myself. I'll watch them, but I will never want to speedrun a game. That could probably ruin the enjoyment for me. Like, don't get me wrong, speedrunning is a fantastic thing, but I don't want to break the game that I enjoy playing to the point where I'd always do that strat and not play through the game normally anymore. Like, say, for a good example would be, what was it? Super Mario 64, for instance, how they got, like, the 0-star thing, or any percent, and that kind of thing. Yeah, I don't want to answer that, Emitel. Needless to say, I think I'd be alright for the rest of my life, so I could just focus on this if I wanted to. But that's, you know, a real personal question, and I don't really want to go full ball into the answers for that. I usually also have a webcam, but for the interest of this walkthrough series, I just turned it off. So, yeah. Yep, 6 weeks. I've already said, come March, I'm going to be doing a month of Doom. So, for those who like classic Doom, or all the old Dooms and such, I will be playing Doom 1, Doom 2, Final Doom, both TNT and Plutonia, Doom 3, Doom 3's expansion, Doom 3's Lost Levels, Doom 2016, and if I still have time before Doom Eternal comes out after that, I will be streaming some Doom mods. So, if you're really interested in seeing that, of course, drop me that follow on Twitch. And you'll get to see that stuff live. Like the Golden Souls I was playing, I'm going to be playing a new one called Ashes. Maybe I should have gotten Frost here. Well, there's some WODs that are total conversions. They use actual PK3 files, not just PWODs, which usually just affect some small thing. Or a full level. But yeah, they're called WODs. IWODs are the main games, PWODs are modifications. But some big mods need to use like Pack3 files. There we go, we did just fine. So about 10 minutes longer, but it's a safer strat. You don't have to worry about your base being attacked and losing.
Retreat to the well. We'll make our stand there.
Ugh, man. This next level will also be pretty quick. And it's a lot of fire giants. I think they're called Maspim or something? Muspim?
No.
Arkantos, we must go. There is nothing we can do for him.
Thus, we lose a permanent hero on our roster, which really sucks. Alright, unlikely heroes. So our job here is to remake Thor's hammer.
All of you, take cover. Someone is coming.
Chiron was a great warrior. We will not forget his sacrifice.
What do we do now?
Wait, what is this?
You? How did you get here?
We followed you.
Why didn't you just come with us?
Loki, he tries to fool us. Our mission is too important to trust strangers.
What mission?
Before Gargarensis came to the north, Loki tricked Thor and smashed his hammer.
Yes, and we have been tasked with making a new one. I have to get the haft from a piece of the taproot. Eitri has the hammer head. We are supposed to meet.
And if Thor has his hammer, he will seal the gate.
So yeah, easy mission. Don't bother putting any of your dwarves on the taproot just yet. Just mine as much gold as you can.
Send them to the surface. We will receive reinforcements through the well.
Probably. That's why he tricked it. Tricked into smashing his Thor. Anyway.
Avoid the gate. The enemy is too strong for us to fight.
Regarding deluxe and old, I am getting the collector's version of Doom Eternal. However, I am going to sell those keys. Because they are Bethesda launcher keys, and while Bethesda launcher is getting somewhat better, it's not to the point where I want to use Bethesda launcher just yet. So I'll be buying the Steam keys to play, but I'll have the collector's edition as a physical box. It's getting better, but it's not quite there yet. All physical copies of Bethesda published games, so not Bethesda made, Bethesda published, will all use Bethesda launcher. So that means Fallout, Doom, whatever games published by Bethesda. we'll use the Bethesda launcher. Like I said, it's getting better, but it's not to the point where I'd use it just yet. Might change in a year. Alright. So unfortunately, we are in the Archaic Age, so our Norse heroes are fucking useless. I'm surprised they even have 4 damage. So just keep getting reinforcements. We also have to worry about the Nidhogg. So we're going to do a little something here. You can send these 3 heroes and these guys along the way, and just have Dragon live here. So Bethesda, they still sell their, Bethesda and they still sell their games on Steam. So if you purchase the Steam version of the game, you'll get the Steam keys. I think that's the same with Good Old Games. I don't know about that if they're selling it on Good Old Games, but I know if you buy anywhere else like Green Man Gaming, they will give you a Bethesda key. So yeah, I'm buying the collector's edition, and then I'm going to sell the Bethesda keys to like somewhere on eBay. He's attacking that dwarf. Bethesda keys are for the Bethesda launcher. So if I bought a physical copy of Doom, I would have to use the Bethesda launcher. That's how it works. Surprised they're not throwing my Valkyrie. They normally can throw the Valkyries, I think. Alright, so once it's all done, your dwarves can go on the taproot. How are you confused, Rose? I don't see how you're confused. You know how EA sells their games on their own platform? Ubisoft sells the games they're on their own platform? You know, Uplay, Origin, that kind of thing? I'm buying a game on Steam, yes, but I also want the collector's edition. So, I want the physical collector's edition box, right? So I'll be buying that. And the keys that come with that box are Bethesda keys. I don't want to use the Bethesda launcher. So I'm going to be selling them on something like eBay or Gumtree in my country, right? And then I'll just be buying the Steam keys. That's it. On Steam. That's how it works. I asked ages ago, they said it's fine. I will double check just in case, but there's no... As long as the keys aren't redeemed, you know. Gumtree is an Australian, like, local ads website kind of thing. Not a bad thing if you're looking for things secondhand. What the hell is that? Ventriloquist dummy. That makes no sense to me. Hey, where's Reagan Leaf? She can come back up here now. So, I mean, look at that damage they're doing. They're doing nothing. Like, you are in a little bit of a rush for this one, because eventually once you get to a certain point in the taproot, or I think it's a timer, they'll break through the rock slide. So you can just move. So it's not... There you go. So once this is done, you can just move them together, and then that's it. Come on, Ra! Really?
Tilbuin. Skipa. Yau. Samvict. Tilbuin. Yau.
It takes them a while to get to your position anyway. By the time they get to your position, you're way gone. I'll link it to the chat in a second after I'm done with this level. I'll show you what it's got.
Skipan. Yau.
I don't think Id will screw this up like the other games, but like, you know, Warcraft, for example. But if they do, it's the last time I'll be getting from them too. But they haven't let me down yet. I've enjoyed every single one of their games. I'd just have it as like a collector's kind of piece thing, so if I moved into a bigger room and I had a cabinet, I'd show it off there. I wouldn't wear the damn helmet. I mean, I have that little Revenant skeleton statue from the 2016 collector's edition. That was sick. No, now you're one of those people getting confused. There's Bethesda as a developer, then there's Bethesda as a publisher. They're two separate companies. We're talking about Doom Eternal when it comes out next month. Emmental. Alright, so here we go. We're going to close this gate with a big explosion.
Kronos. Finally you are free. Yes. My reward.
That's a big Mjolnir, alright. Alright, I did say I was going to link it. So give me a second. Yeah, it's more than 200, mate. So yeah, then because it comes with a digital collector's edition key, I'd sell it for maybe just under the price of a Steam key or a... And, yeah. And then I'd buy it on Steam. And that's just it. But yeah. But there's a lot of people get confused that there's not... That Bethesda owns it and yada yada yada. It doesn't work that way. So how it is structured is that ZeniMax owns Bethesda and Bethesda owns id. There's two divisions of Bethesda. Yakisoba Pan, thank you for the follow, mate. So there are two divisions of Bethesda. There's Bethesda Softworks and Bethesda as a game publisher. The ones who own id are the publisher. They let id do all the decisions and so on, so on, so on. The Softworks are the guys that make like Fallout and Elder Scrolls. They do their own thing. Alright? But usually the publisher, they let id do their own thing. So far, it's worked out quite well for both of them. And hopefully it remains that way. And from what I've seen from Eternal, like I've seen it in person, I've seen the trailers, it doesn't look like it's going to let me down. It's still fast-paced, and so on. No, I can't read Japanese. So what usually in the activity feed or the chat, they'll also have the English translation of the name. So I myself can't read Japanese, no. Alright, so this next level, guys, is a timed level. It's not difficult, but we get to see what happens to poor Kempsit. So
I told you. We should have killed Arkantos when we had the chance.
Calm yourself, worm. All is not lost.
What? How can all not be lost? All of the gates have been closed.
We have a plan, my friend.
Yes, yes. And you get to play an important part in it.
What? What plan?
what plan? Oh, Kempsit, rip you. I get most of my viewers when I play this game, but...
Arkantos.
Where are we?
Midgard. Our battles are not yet over.
What of the gate?
The gate is closed, but we have not stopped Gagarensis. His army is heading this way.
Poseidon doesn't use a spear. Poseidon uses a trident. Gargarensis uses it as a weapon too. But no, it's not his specific.
An abandoned fortified mining town.
We can use the resources and fortifications there to defend ourselves.
Alright. Yeah, the Dwarf Brothers. Like, you had them in the previous mission too. So these are Ichthi and Brock. But I don't use them for hero fighting. Alright, so we got 10 minutes to build up a base from the moment we get a town center up and running. Get all the upgrades we can afford, because we're going to need them. Have Ajax explore around. And we're going to wall off the passage here and the passage down here. And we're going to leave this passage over here open. Wide open. We want to force them into a small canyon when we fight. Skip on. Alright, so let's wall off this section. Might as well explore the rest with another hero. And the plan is to, because we will have to deal with one underworld passage, is we're going to tower the living hell out of the bottom part of our map. Because they'll bring battle boars and a lot of infantry through. You don't want to make it easy for them. I don't recall if they will cast Undermine though. That's something I don't remember. Now we'll figure it out. What relic is this? I do want that relic. Alright. Well, there's plenty of food over here, guys. We're gonna hunt down the wolves first because they're dangerous. And we kind of want to keep our gatherers alive. What relics here? Walls are stronger. Definitely want that relic. We want husbandry. We want pig sticker. Hey, leave my ox cart alone. You don't really need to build an army until Arkantos warns we have a few minutes left. So just completely focus on your economy in the meantime. We will need an ox cart, and we will need more dwarves. Alright, there's another wolf right there. However, you don't get any extra pop in this level, so be aware. You get a few houses that are already built, but that's it. That being said, in gold and everything, like in terms of gold and wood, you're pretty safe. So. It might be also a good idea to waypoint the food you want to kill, so you don't have to worry about them for a good while. There we go. So they'll be fine for the rest of the until all the food's exhausted. That should be enough for dwarves, and then we want a few more gatherers for wood. Get a barracks up, because of course we need a barracks. And we will build, I think we will build a couple of towers here. We will upgrade our walls, of course. Just in case they decide to attack the walls. Get the dwarven armory. Take the dung. They'll go for the next animal. Didn't even get hunting dogs yet. Come on. Yo. Bow upgrade. I'm gonna need some more housing in a sec. Alright, let's start cutting down these woods down here. Get that upgrade. Alright, that warning from Arkantos should happen any second now. Those poor elk just getting hit by so many arrows. Alright, so we're going to save to advance to the next stage too. And yeah, we're going to pretty much tower off this entire section with hill forts and towers, as it is. So we can prevent the underworld passage army from killing us. If they cast it, sometimes they don't for some reason. Skip on. Get the shaft mine upgrade. So we will be facing like a mixture of Greek and Norse armies, including Hades Shades. So some Herseers, some Throwing Axemen, and you're pretty much good to go. Cancel, I don't want to make the ox cart move by itself.
We only have a few minutes left. Make sure these passes are walled off.
Alright, I'm gonna ignore that. I don't want to mess with that. The ball will be eaten up quickly anyway. Alright, so we are definitely going Frost Giants here. Get some Throwing Axemen on the field. And we're going to start building towers along our base. Yeah, the problem is they're going to get stuck here. I'm just going to leave them though, because like I said, I've put the follow path down. I don't want to mess with it, because I can make them stuck. Well, it looks like they're all stuck now because of the ox cart. Or maybe they had limited commands, so it's done. So we'll just redo them again. Should be all of them. Get bronze weapons, copper shields. I don't even have medium infantry yet, do I? Probably should get that up as soon as possible. Oh yeah, when the cutscene does happen, your gatherers are still gathering, so you'll get the resources they're gathering. Another nice little thing that happens. Get some Frost Giants. Come on, guys. Seriously, because the ox carts make you stuck? This gather is also stuck, so it dies. Always the downside to something. Get some farms up. Get irrigation and winter harvest. Alright, here we go. Probably one of my favorite cutscenes in this entire game coming up.
Look! To the east!
We get a free ballista.
We will offer you a chance to surrender. If you give up now, we'll grant you a quick death. Otherwise, I promise you it will be long and painful.
We surrender. Move a little closer.
So be it.
Good old Ajax. Although the ballista didn't fire multiple shots, it only fired one. We surrender. Move a little closer. Didn't get a lot of food because the food from that board died, which really sucked, but hey. Alright, now we just deal with the attacks coming from this way, which isn't difficult at all, so. So now we play the waiting game. We've got to wait 20 minutes. There's a huge base over here. I've destroyed it once, but it takes ages. Like, literally ages. I just can't be fucked doing it. I even cast Ragnarok at one point, and I had to rebuild my entire economy just to do it. Bum, 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 bum. Cast that little healing spring. Although Reagan Leaf will help a lot. Here are some giants to help you in your fight. That'll come later. Oh yeah, because the heroes are, like I said, because Ajax and Arkantos went to go talk on the hill, they get moved over here. Same with the free ballista you get. Back to mining with you, Eitri. I don't know if I need any more gatherers. I'll get a couple more. Then I'll call it. I'll get 20 on each of those. Yes, because chasing that one Ulfsak's worth it, Amanra. Get back here. See, there's some of the Greeks. Notice, though, in that little cutscene that Gargarensis does not speak. When all we've known for him is being a nice little monologuer. And a poet of some kind. A hero has fallen. Was it a Manra? Oh, you could have guessed it was a Manra. Like, even the heroes are just holding them fine. It does get harder through the waves, but point still stands. It had to be a Manra that fell. Do I have all the houses built? No, I don't. Now I do. Gonna get the fortified town center upgrade. Masons would be handy too, to protect the towers and such. I'm going to need to use a lot of wood soon. Going to put the market... Where am I going to put the market? Can't put it there. And putting it here is never a good idea, to be honest. We'll put it down there. Oh, we can tech up, so that's why we need the market. Get iron weapons. Remember, those iron weapon upgrades also help our building, so when the event attack does happen, they're going to be just a lot more powerful. I'll get fortified town center and masons. I'm not going to really need ox carts anyway. I mean, dwarves are more than enough, and I got a spare 6,000 gold mine when I hit the mythic age. We are definitely going to go for fire giants. So yeah, we're pop capped pretty much. You guys were all food. Yeah, so you're not going to need to worry. Those two passages walled off, and this, and easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh, that being said, not all armor upgrades do provide attack. This does not provide attack to buildings, it just says human soldiers. So yeah, Thor's last little attack upgrade does not help your towers and your forts and such. So we just keep consistently building them. And hopefully we'll block the underworld passage, but if it builds there, it's best not to. It's best to force it, if they do make it. Alright, I need to get the Architect's upgrade, when I can afford it too. 420 hit points, plus crush damage armor improved. You have now reached the Mythic Age. Congratulations. Boom, 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 boom. God damn it, Amanra. Freeze him! Before he gets rid of our... No, you can't freeze him? Well, we just lost the throwing accident because Mr. Fire Giant. That Frost Giant could not freeze the Cyclops. So well, that's one of those siege weapons that's actually good against both buildings and units. It's sort of like a pre-Cheruballista kind of thing. It does fire slower though. But since it doesn't use crush damage, I mean, you decide the pros and cons of that. Just get the rest of those upgrades. I like Frost Giants, it's just that cooldown of their ability leaves something to be desired at times. Get a mixture of both. Set resistances to 99. I don't need that kind of thing, man. Here comes another attack. Ooh, with battle boars and battering rams. And 2 Fenrir wolves. Like that's gonna matter. I'm upgraded to the max. You can't kill me. Don't even really need iron shields. Oh, here comes the other attack. I might need to build some ox carts, we'll see.
A hero has fallen.
A hero has fallen. Pestilence, huh? What exactly did you use pestilence on? On the shit I'm not even using. Nice. Manra, get off your ass. Oh, here comes another attack immediately. Alright. That should cover the underworld passage if it happens, so let's come back here. We'll get a few ox carts just in case. When you hit a battle boar and it sounds like you're attacking a giant. Oh, no, no, mind. They got battering rams attacking my giants. Hello, ZX. What's up? Oh, please don't tell me. Oh, my God. Yeah, you two are gone. Man, I hate it when that happens. Don't know why I deleted them when the citizens aren't ready. Oh, they're doing a double attack? Sick, I'll hold you both off.
A hero has fallen.
Hey, Frost Giant. Freeze. Yeah, they're not breaking through this defense.
A hero has fallen.
If your hero wants to keep falling, don't stop on my account. If you play the Titans campaign and online, then yes, I believe they did. If you're playing the Fall of the Trident campaign, it's pretty much as Fall of the Trident was, but when it stopped patching. Usually 2 separate files. I don't think I want to, dude. Like I said, I always get my highest view count when I play this game, but I just can't always play this game. I do need breaks now and then from it. It hasn't cast that underworld passage. Bum, bum, bum. How much gold do we have left? 6,000. Then this one here, 3,000, another 6,000. We got plenty of gold. Could go attack the giant's base. That'd be fun. No, you can't attack east. I've walled it off. Why the hell did the flare go up on that map? But yeah, I've walled it off. If you wall off all sections, then they'll attack at... Like, I think they'll mainly attack the middle and the left. They'll attack all sides if you wall off. So you really want to leave a gap open so it forces them to attack one route. And the best reason why you want them to attack this route or this one is because it's a choke point early on, so their forces can't really do crap to you. And this has already got towers anyway, so you should just have this side not walled off because you get 6 free towers. So, yeah. This is some Stronghold level AI manipulation. How is it strong? How? I've never played Stronghold, man. I can't tell you how high this level manipulation is. Hey guys, cut the trees. What's wrong with you? God damn, when you got so many villages and they're just stuck. Hey, that is my tower. Get off my tower. Thank you, Arkantos, for that nice and amazing war shot. Oh, look at that poor throwing axeman. How the hell did he get kicked up there? The battle ball? Oh shit, he can actually walk up there. That's sick. Well, there's very few levels where you get to do it. And it doesn't always work. Like, I'm in the Titans campaign. It's like a 40-60 chance it works in their favor.
A hero has fallen.
Alright. Don't really need throwing axemen anymore. Let's get some Giles. Mana, if you jumped on that cliff, I'd be upset.
A hero has fallen.
4 minutes until Odysseus arrives. Already missing Chiron. Idiot. Excuse me, her name is Leroy. I wouldn't call her that far. She does like to jump around a lot, though. Oh, you should try putting her in defense mode. She'll jump and then just walk back. God. Tempoin? Mana, if you're going to die again, please just do it closer here. Alright, I'm gonna push for their base. 3 minutes is plenty of time for pushing their base, and any unit I lose, I'll just get reinforced. So, you actually can't get to Gargarensis until the minutes are up anyway, because it's protected by siege boulders. So you need like a lot of siege to kill it. This away. Final big armor in this mission. You get 1 big army for your side. Oh, look, there's the next attack. Oh, rip that poor ballista.
Odysseus is coming. He will be here soon with a great army. Odysseus? By the gods, I will be glad to see him.
See, this is one of those times they're not casting the Underworld Passage, and I'm kind of pissed off about that. I built all this for nothing. Oh! Oh no, it's a raven. Skip on. Yeah, it's an easy game, alright. And I've got plenty of resources to rebuild if I had to.
Skipan? Something. Timbersveit.
The Giants of Odin. Seeing him catch a fireball. That's a lot of fire giants. I got 4 of them. Oh, hello. Get off my wall. Did I end up getting architects? I did. Anyway, Odysseus is here in the exact same time Frost ends, so yeah. Yeah, I guess they got a little salty that I was attacking them now. Yes, that battle ball ran right for that axeman. He had a nice little hatred of him that he wanted to just buck him. Bowen? Gold mine down there. I believe it's up here. Oh no, it could be further left. Yeah.
Arkantos, I couldn't let you have all the glory.
Oh no, here we go. See?
Take this battle to the Cyclops for the final time.
I'm not even gonna need Odysseus' army. And it gives you a lot. Including himself. And thus Gargarensis falls. Also this. I've got nearly 400 in population.
I'm glad you changed your mind.
I was almost home. Then I dreamt of my city in ruin and Athena spoke to me.
I know the dream. How did you find us?
Well, the horrible roar and the blinding flash of light were helpful.
That was the end of this one's dream. And with that finished, I think we should find some ships. Home beckons.
A fine idea.
Ajax.
You're sure you don't want to take him back to Atlantis? Put him in a cage somewhere.
No. He'll never set foot in my homeland.
This is for Chiron.
Well, that's a prophecy and a half. Sucks because Reagan Leaf, I get, doesn't want to come with us because, you know, she's already in her homeland. Amanra still comes with us instead of sailing back to Egypt. And Odysseus is a Greek, but he's still coming to help us.
How close are we?
Very. We'll make port before the sun sets. Bring out the head of Gargarensis. Lash it to the bow.
Yes, sir.
Damn you, Loki!
What trick is this? That is Kemsit's head.
Arkantos!
And thus the penultimate level begins. Turn back now, Atlantean!
Establish a base on the beaches of Atlantis.
What relic is this? Cool, an unknown relic. Yeah, you're staying there.
Turn back now, Atlantis.
Because he's just gonna turn away, the Grand Admiral of Atlantis is going to heed your words because you're destroying his homeland. Are you fucking dumb, Gargarensis? Alright. That's the one I want. One. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Get in there. Where the hell's Odysseus? Why didn't we not get Odysseus for this mission? I mean, he is on the boats. Alright, time to deposit everyone. Alright, don't build nothing yet. Send all your big myth units and siege to kill this shit.
Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Έτοιμη. Πρόσταγμα. Ούλο, ορθός. Έτοιμος. Πάλι, ορθός, πάλι.
Yeah. Well, no. Gargarensis, yes. But he really thought Arkantos were not going to do shit about it. I mean, if he really thought that, he's an idiot. Alright, we gotta deal with Poseidon's militia now. Hallelujah. Hey, normal music. Thank you. Alright, so now we gotta rescue, what was it, 15 Atlanteans? When we build our base? Alright, so let's heal our guys.
Rescue as many Atlanteans as we can and get them off the island.
Alright, so let's train a lot of gatherers. Such a resident sleeper mission. I don't mind this mission. At times. But you're not wrong, it can get a little boring. Where are the heroes gone? You want to set these guys to the fence. You don't really want them to going on the attack. We want a barracks, and we want an archery range. Alright. So if we can get these villages, that would be great, because there's like 8 of them. These ones, because there's another 5, and then these ones, and then that's all we really need. Of course, there's a little trick to the first one that we want to get. Alright. Hey! Don't make me bolt you one. So yeah, just using the catapults themselves will, you know, trigger their attacks because you're destroying their stuff. Alright, we need to get some wood now too. Alright, so let's get some hoplites, get some toxite. And let's not attack until we get our guys healed up. Oh right, I need a granary. Just get some hoplites now. And also took the militia. Well, Atlantis doesn't know what's happening right now, and Arkantos took a good chunk of the army to Troy in the start of the campaign. Well, you can call it an army. So mainly there was like local defense militia, and that was really it. It's more likely that Gargarensis just set up a base camp so bloody early. Alright, let's move in. What do you mean, Rose? What do you mean, what to do? You gonna go to bed? So just have the catapults take care of the watchtowers while you break through the front gate. Well, if you can stay up for another hour, you'll catch these last 2 levels. Just my 2 cents. Dude, I get up at like 3 in the morning now, Starforged. Right now it's 11.
This island is tearing itself apart. We must rescue these villagers and get out of here.
Love it when a hoplite slaps people instead of using the spears. Let's get some houses up. Sleep is for the weak and I am weak. Alright, we're gonna cast some restoration here. I mean, if you really want to take the long way, you can get these ones, these ones, these ones, and there's a bunch of someone here. It does take you a little longer, but it's, you know, safer, because the last one will cast, like, Lightning Storm on you. If you break through quick enough. Yeah. Certainly is. Alright, I want to advance, so I need an armory. I need a lot more gold, too. You are saved! Bloody peltists. Didn't I have an army? I was wondering where the hell they were going. Yeah, that's pretty much mine. Except I have a house guest at the moment. I don't think my cavalryman made it towards what really I wanted him to, so that's a shame. Shaft mine. Alright guys, you can ignore the north now. Clean up this area. When a bloody militia is stronger than an archer. We are pop capped. Alright. Let's free the second set of prisoners. Guys, it's one peltist. Yeah, everything is burning the ground. That's practically it. You're not wrong, Starforged. Alright, we can tech, finally. We want bronze. Alright, no more villages. We don't need any more. Get those prisoners out of there. There's the earthquake. Hey, prisoners, come on, out of there. Go help Athena. Amanra. Fuck, can't believe I did that. Alright, send the hoplites to their death, by the way.
A hero has fallen.
Because I want to trigger the god power.
A hero has fallen.
There we go. That's what I wanted. If it can make it, a single hoplite's not gonna make it there.
Πρόσταγμα έτοιμος. Καλώς. Λέγε. Ισμάκη.
Now we can get the final set of Atlanteans too. Probably should have made another barracks and another archery range before getting those upgrades. Oh well. Guys, come on, there's a lot more wood there. I could have built another forward base too, but... So all we really need to do is destroy the temple.
Πρόσταγμα.
Έτοιμο. Καλώς. Έτοιμο. Εισβολή. Καλώς. Καλώς. Ναι.
Hey, where's Arkantos?
Get it.
Bolt. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna wait a sec. I need a better army for that. Where is Arkantos gone? Oh, he's there. Okay, let's go save his ass. Smash that giant.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Πάνι. Καλώς. Εισβολή. Έτοιμο. Καλώς.
Colossus first, Colossus. There's gonna win, by the way. It's like just infinite blobbing right now.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Καλώς. Λέγε.
Anyway, most of the army should be dead, so we should be able to take that temple no issue now.
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Έτοιμος.
In wedge.
I'm gonna just bronze now.
In a
Get rid of the town center too.
Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Ισμάκη. Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή.
Come on, Giants, use your special ability.
Λέγε. Εισβολή.
There we go. Alright, done. Sick. Now we just gotta get them back, and that's it. Victory's ours.
Πρόσταγμα. 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 Εισβολή. Λέγε.
In wedge.
Little Gargarensis.
In wedge. In a
I mean, yeah, I could have gone these way, and then this one, but it just feels like it takes a little longer at times. I mean, we're still making good time, less than 20 minutes.
In wedge.
Did Arkantos die again? I was gonna say.
In wedge.
Mountain Giants are still doing work.
Yo. Yo.
In a
Gargarensis loves these wedgets.
Πρόσταγμα. Ορθώς. Πάνι.
Bum.
Get it. In a
Έτοιμος. Εισβολή. Ισμάκη.
In wedge.
Έτοιμος. Καλώς. Λέγε.
Nearly there. Oh. Alright.
Λέγε.
Victory is ours.
Έτοιμος. Εισβολή. Εισβολή.
You are victorious. Alright, final level. Oh my god. I need to stretch. But, now for the nice mission. I wouldn't call it nice. Arkantos, a Cyclops! He entered the Great Temple! Also, cutscene gonna be bugged. Again. See, look, elite soldiers versus militia. Pretty much. Fortresses aren't even firing. See? These buttons.
Father! Arkantos, a Cyclops! He entered the Great Temple!
Now do you see why Poseidon wanted me to join the Trojan War? The last gate is here.
What?
Kronos, Old One, give me my reward.
Oh look, they went from champions to heavies. Cheapos.
Take them and go.
We're not going anywhere without you.
Do as I ask, please. Take them out of here. Make sure the others get on the boats. I'll deal with Gargarensis.
Yes, Arkantos, you just made your job 1,000 times much more harder. God damn it. Alright. First thing we need to do is we need to get Minotaur up ASAP. Second is we need to get Arkantos and the Hoplites, as well as the Giants over here. It's an extended edition bug, unfortunately. When it was first released, it didn't really have that kind of issue, and then a patch or two something later fucked it up. Maybe, I don't know, maybe they just did something and it just messed with the controls, I don't know. So we need favor and food, a lot of it. As well as just one house. We don't need any more other than that. So we're going to steal this Plenty Vault, and hopefully this Plenty Vault. But this is the only one we can grab with some kind of certainty. So I need everyone else to stay back but Arkantos for now. Right. Now we need to get the Minotaur up. Because there's a fortress here we got to blow up. But they will send some units here. That's like I thought. Valkyrie, wait. We want to be out of the fortress. There we go. And then we need to get at least one cut. Don't worry, we can revive our Arkantos back up. The Mountain Giants can go attack that. Because they shouldn't have burning oil up, so we should be fine. They are, however, Poseidon still, so we've got to be aware of that. Use the goats. Right, send the hoplites back. They shouldn't be needed anymore. Eventually they stop chasing. Alright, I need more Minotaur now. I need to stop training those. I knew my Nubites were stuck somewhere. I was wondering where they were. So we need to get rid of all these buildings so we can keep control of the Plenty Vault. Nice dives. So they won't come and take this one. Minotaur, yeah. I mix them up now and then, but I know it's supposed to be the other way around. Girthy mountain dam to buildings. What? They're not a mountain dam, Starforged. Oh boy. So yeah, this is a strat I've only actually figured out recently, that I've been messing around with my places. Because they've recently taken an interest in attacking Green's base instead of mine. Also, you get a meteor for destroying these things, so these are nice to have. Just make sure you use it before you tech up, because otherwise it'll be replaced. Alright, they shouldn't train any cavalry from that stable, so we should be okay if we leave that one up. What relic was this? Pegasus. Oh, that's a free scout. I wouldn't mind taking it. Alright, I need to get some houses out now. Bit husbandry. Can you use it there? Because there's some colossi there too. Seeing him fly. Yeah, but I don't really want to. I don't use them a lot. Oh, I got that colossus stuck up there! Nice. Beautiful. Hey, look at the Temple of the Gods. It's apparently mine. Alright, so this should be enough Minotaur to hold off the initial forces that we can see right there. So yeah, for some reason, attacking this Plenty Vault forces them to come this direction now. Cast Restoration. Keep them alive. So yeah, another funny thing that actually does happen quite often is, why are you going there? Leave them alone. Is that, on this difficulty, your allies are next to useless. I'm not meaning that in the joking sense. They're like in the Archaic Age. That being said, they're useful in the way that they give you units. So look, they're about to give me more giants. Here are some giants to help you in your fight. So you do want to keep them alive. Especially the Egyptian. The Egyptian one never gets attacked, but he gives you a very powerful defensive tool, aka the Son of Osiris. And he's important. Another plus side too is, if he does, if your Son of Osiris does die early, you do get a replacement. Oh yeah, the giants are always helpful. But the Son of Osiris is what you want. I've never explored too much around here. Let's use the Pegasus Scout for it. More housing required. Alright. But yeah, once you get the Son of Osiris, it's pretty much smooth sailing all the way. Alright. Well, we'll need to tech up in a sec. Well, be more than a sec. But yeah, that Plenty Vault just slowly trickling in resources gives you a lot of help. It gives you more help than you think, because you're going to be on this level for quite a while. So any free resource you can get is helpful. I don't know why I'm still on the siege, because I'm not attacking any other building. Alright, so after the next attack... Oh, please don't tell me I have that villager bug. Alright, I can stop on the Minotaur training for now. Hey! These warriors of Osiris will help you in your great battle. See, I got a myth army in the making right there. Alright, so now we're going to save to tech up. And then after the next attack, we're going to get through this fortress and take this Plenty Vault. Can I, you know, stop having the siege? What am I sieging? I want my normal music back, thank you. And Son of Osiris also heals, which is a plus. Does the Zeus special upgrade affect sorry by any chance? Not that I can see. Are we talking about the Olympic parentage? It might. I think it does, actually. Oh, there's the attack. Well, we'll find out in about a minute. I'll rip that tower. The Son of Osiris is just sliding. Alright, gotta get those economy upgrades before we tech. Alright, let's move in. He does. He gets an extra 105 health points. Apparently. When you could be using level 2 arc. Usually that'd also give you Petroboli troubles, but I'm not seeing any Petroboli. Why is there a goat coming into combat? Let's get rid of these buildings. Protect him. Alright, we can tech. Hydras. Our hero has fallen. Alright, go deal with that stuff over there. Arkantos is gonna stab you in the back! Give Stellar without super. No, I am not going to spend an hour of my time killing him without the god power. Sorry. I've done it once before and it took me ages, okay? It ain't happening. Here are some giants to help you with your fight. Alright, so another plenty vault's mine. Actually, not even going to bother with those upgrades yet. So here is a safe place to also build your market because the Egyptian buildings just die. They don't get killed by earthquake or a meteor. So when the Norse base goes down or you claim this base, you can just send your things there. Imagine if a Colossus could just hit the Pegasus because he's on the ledge now. Get all the upgrades. Oh yeah, everything's weak to siege in big enough numbers. I doubt Hydra spam he'd be weak to though. Hydra needs multiple heads. Hey, there's goats. Use them. Anyway, our giants are probably gonna go away soon. Get out of here, Polyphemus. Alright, well, we don't need Minotaur now, we need Hydra. That Minotaur got slapped down. I'm gonna cancel that for now because I can go straight to the Mythic Age, and that's what I want. More goats! More! Okay, well, yeah. So yeah, pretty much once you got the Son of Osiris, it's very, very, very smooth sailing. I want Colossi. Even though I'm not going to use them, I just want the Plenty Vault, really. And the cheap armory upgrades. I'm going to get Bacchanalia. Give all my units extra health. And then I need to build a barracks or two, as well as an archer range or two. And then we shall start researching a lot of upgrades real soon. Hey, a lighthouse. Did not know that existed. Transport ships. I could empower the buildings, but I'm not gonna. Although I will empower this, though. Look at all these houses that I could have used. Alright, Forge of Olympus.
These warriors of Osiris will help you in your great battle.
Alright, that's more than enough, just in case. Plenty Vault I want put here. I want flood control. You guys were all food, but half of you are going to go on wood. Maybe more than half. Alright, they're attacking my Norse friends again, although this doesn't matter because they're about to get destroyed. Now we get every armory upgrade we can afford, because I can. The Wonder of Atlantis. Alright, we should probably get started on the Wonder, so I'm gonna wait on this upgrade. Are the Norse just giving me goats or something that they're finding? Because I've got no clue at this point. I don't need any more civilians. I'm good.
Here are some giants to help you in your fight.
Here are some giants to help you in your fight. Does the Wonder trigger extra attacks? I don't believe it does. That's a lot of Colossi for a relic, by the way. Come on. I don't want to build it there next to the north base just because they could destroy it. Because he does earthquake this one, I believe. That Pegasus is still exploring. There we go. Alright, I don't have champion archers yet. Probably something I should grab. There we go. See, I didn't even actually get the bronze power. Because Meteor already took its slot. Apparently Meteor takes precedence.
Λέγε, έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα.
Alright, well, time to go just assault the bases. I mean... Oh, never mind, we have company. Where are you going? I kind of ordered you over here. Come on. That earthquake sucks. It's like my shift key was stuck or something. What the hell was that? Wonder is half done. Can you get it?
Έτοιμη, μάλιστα. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα.
Right, it's 300. I'm not playing the Atlanteans or whatever.
Λέγε, έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα, βούλομαι. Λέγε, έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα, πάνι. Πρόσταγμα.
Yeah, I swear sometimes the units just aren't responding to my keys. I don't know why. Take this blessing and prevent Kronos from once again walking the earth. There we go. I haven't used Colossi in ages. I remember they used to be my favorite unit. Nearly done.
Πρόσεχε, βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Πρόσταγμα, βούλομαι. Μάλιστα.
1,000 more. Fortified town center for that extra pop. Well, that means we get no backup Son of Osiris, but we don't really need it anymore. We're about to have Super Arkantos. Peltist versus Anubite. Yeah. I think we know what the answer to that is. Zeus has granted me a meteor. Pow. See, this is what happens to the Egyptians.
Arkantos, take this blessing and stop Kronos from again.
Egyptian allies have been destroyed. As you will. Zeus has blessed you. It is of no use. Kronos will soon be freed, and Zeus is slain.
Pow! Let's do this.
Push the temple gate while Zeus's blessing still lasts. Leave the walking statue to me.
Yes, yes, Mr. Godly Arkantos. Just send him at the statue. Yeah, how does it now feel to be triggered by getting so much God damn, man. Fucking, they have all these upgraded armies, and when you finally get an upgraded army and you just go one-on-one with him, it's amazing. It's just better. Because, of course, you're not losing, but... Look at them all go for Arkantos, and he's just out healing everything. No! You promised me, Kronos! Yeah, well, you failed. Zeus promised saving Arkantos' family, and that's exactly what he did. And then we see the rewards that happens in the Titans campaign. Ugh. God damn it, I love this thing and I hate that I miss it. Okay, it's still there, thank God. That cutscene shit sucks, man. Can't believe they never fixed it.
Atlantis. The entire city is lost.
Only the buildings. We rescued the people.
What about Arkantos?
Arkantos becomes a demigod.
Awaken.
Or a minor. Can't really remember what he goes. Well, Lanier, if Relic do a good job with Age of Empires 4, what I'm hoping is we hear more about an Age of Mythology 2, man. I'm really hoping so. Ow. Yeah, I'm skipping that. Sorry, guys. That's not sticking around. Titans campaign is also 10 times harder. So, you know. Also, it's now a black screen because every time the credits shit happens, that happens quite often. So, yeah. Alright. So, yeah. When I do the Titans campaign, YouTube, I think I'll be doing them in groups of 6 because there's only 12 levels. And, quite frankly, I freaking hate Cerberus. That's going to be a bitch and a half to do. Like, I thought I had a down-pat strat, and then somehow the level glitches out, then somehow the level doesn't glitch out, and then, yeah, it just becomes a giant fucking mess. So, yeah, that'll be fun. Rampage is an easy one. Making Amends is easy. Atlantis Betrayed is easy. War of the Titans is funny because you just play tag with Kronos. Odin's Tower is actually pretty easy when you know what you're doing. Ancient Relics is a piece of cake. I don't like Greetings from Greece. Atlantis Reborn is one of those, hey, do you know how to do this kind of thing? And A Lost People actually is pretty easy. But yeah, other than that, it's just dealing with a much more upgraded army than you can get at the start. And Greetings from Greece is, you're going to rely on plenty vaults for resources while competing with your opponent for plenty vaults. So yeah, that should come through tomorrow. Live, and 11 is doable in 1 minute, and I don't care because I actually enjoy doing 11. I like just dealing with waves and waves of automaton, so I do it legit. Also because I have no idea how to do it in 1 minute, but yeah, that's beside the point. Lenar, thank you for the follow, my friend. Much appreciated. So yeah, so tomorrow I'll start the first 6 levels of the Atlantis campaign, and then after that will be the last 6, and then I'll decide if I'm going to do the Golden Gift or not, because the Golden Gift is glitched to high hell. So, yeah, thanks YouTube, and I'll catch you later.